first met Clyde Leuchtag over 22 years ago. We were both assistant Harris County attorneys assigned to the federal trial division, working for then County Attorney Mike Driscoll. We were struggling young lawyers with growing families. Back then, our children were a lot smaller and our hair was a lot darker. It wasn't long before we began to try all of our cases together. And I learned it's much easier to try a case with somebody that's smarter than yourself. Judge Leuchtag cared deeply about his clients and saw to that Harris County and its employees received the best representation possible. Now, there's a story I wasn't going to tell, but I think it's pertinent to the comments made by the pastor at the beginning of this ceremony. One day, back at least 20 years ago, Judge Leuchtag came to see me in the office and told me that a client he was representing, he was an employee of Harris County that was being sued along with the county. And Judge Leuchtag, Clyde at the time, had never met this fellow and had been representing him for several months, only talked to him on the phone. And so he told me that this guy, every time he talked to him on the phone, the employee made racially insensitive, rude comments to him without fail every time. So the months went by, and eventually he had the case dismissed by summary judgment, still having never met this employee. So he hatched this plan. He called the employee and said, I need to talk to you about the case, and I'll meet you for the first time. And had the guy come down to the county attorney's office. But when he got to the county attorney's office, without introduction, he was greeted by me. And I said hello to him, I took him into the conference room, sat him down. He thought he was there to talk to his lawyer, talk to me, talk about his case. And I said, before we get started, I need you to meet somebody. And Judge Leuchtag came in the conference room. I said, I want you to meet your lawyer, Clyde Leuchtag. This guy knew what he'd done. The look on his face was complete shock. Now, rather than tell the guy what a piece of garbage he was and throw him at the office, Clyde sat down and had a discussion with him about the comments that he made, how rude they were, how ignorant they were. And if he had just thrown the guy out, the guy would have left the office and been a worse person. But I think he left the office and he was a somewhat better person. And that tells us what his demeanor is going to be like as a judge. One, he doesn't let his personal feelings interfere with his professional duties. And he will never allow, as a judge, his personal feelings or ill feelings stop him from making the right decision. In late 1995, our boss, Harris County Mike Driscoll, announced he was not seeking re-election. Judge Leuchtag talked me into seeking the position. It was a harebrained scheme at the time because neither one of us knew anything about party politics. And initially, other than my family, the campaign consisted of Clyde Leuchtag and me. He first got involved in Republican Party politics to help his friend, but soon realized that he could also make a difference for his party and his community. That same year, even before my election, he was elected as the precinct chair and began a decades-long avocation of common sense, conservative activism while helping others and seeking absolutely nothing in return. Judge Leuchtag has worked for 4 Harris County attorneys. 3 of them are here today. 2 Republican and 2 Democrat. Regardless of party, he made all of us look better than we deserve. He's always sought to do the right thing in any situation, and is always eager to help people. He's also been a tireless advocate for numerous youth and civic organizations. In wisely appointing Judge Leuchtag, the Harris County Commissioners Board did a great service for the citizens of our county. It's an honor to be here and to know our newest judge. Thank you.